In the heart of America, nestled deep within the dense woods of Blackwood Hollow, lies a forgotten mansion with a chilling history. The mansion, once the proud residence of the esteemed Winslow family, had been abandoned for decades, shrouded in an eerie aura that kept even the bravest souls at bay. Legend had it that the Winslow family had vanished without a trace one fateful night, leaving the mansion to decay in solitude. The townsfolk whispered tales of strange occurrences and unsettling noises emanating from within its decaying walls. Those who dared to venture near claimed to hear faint whispers that seemed to beckon them, promising untold secrets. One cool autumn evening, a group of curious teenagers decided to debunk the mansion's sinister reputation by spending a night within its haunted confines. Sarah, the group's brave leader, was determined to prove that the legends were nothing more than stories concocted to scare children. As darkness settled over the land, the group gathered at the mansion's rusted gates, their flashlights casting eerie shadows on the overgrown path leading to the mansion. The air was thick with anticipation as they crossed the threshold into the mansion, the creaking floors beneath their feet adding to the eerie ambience. Once inside, strange occurrences began to unfold. Objects moved on their own, whispers echoed through the halls, and shadows danced along the walls. Despite their attempts to remain composed, fear gnawed at their resolve, and their laughter turned to nervous glances. As the night wore on, the group split up to explore different parts of the mansion. Sarah ventured into the dusty library, her flashlight revealing rows of decaying books. As she reached out to touch a particularly ancient tome, a chilling gust of wind extinguished her flashlight, plunging the room into darkness. Heart pounding, she strained her ears to listen and heard the faintest of whispers, a cryptic chant that seemed to emanate from the very walls. Meanwhile, in a dimly lit hallway, Mark encountered a series of portraits that seemed to watch his every move. As he stared at one portrait in particular, the figure within it appeared to shift and contort, its eyes following him with an unsettling intensity. Back in the main hall, Emily and Jake stumbled upon a locked door that radiated an almost palpable sense of dread. With trepidation, they forced the door open, revealing a hidden staircase that descended into the mansion's forgotten depths. Reluctantly, they descended the stairs, their flashlights revealing a chamber filled with eerie symbols and an altar shrouded in darkness. The whispers grew louder, their words unintelligible yet hauntingly familiar. A sense of unease settled over the group as they realized they were not alone. Shadows converged, merging into a sinister figure that seemed to materialize from the very essence of the mansion. With terror-stricken eyes, they watched as the figure began to speak, a chilling tale of a curse that had befallen the Winslow family, a curse born of greed and a thirst for power. The figure's voice grew louder, the very walls seeming to vibrate with its malevolent energy. Panicked, the group fled the chamber, racing up the stairs and through the mansion's hallways. The whispers pursued them, growing louder and more insistent with each step. Just as they reached the entrance, the mansion's doors slammed shut, trapping them inside. In a desperate bid for escape, they retraced their steps, following the whisper's guidance. With trembling hands, they enacted a ritual meant to break the curse that had held the mansion captive for so long. As the last word was spoken, the mansion shuddered, its walls echoing with a deafening roar before falling silent. The doors slowly creaked open, revealing the first rays of dawn. The air was still, and the mansion stood quiet, as if the horrors of the night had never transpired. The group emerged, their faces pale, but their eyes filled with a newfound understanding of the darkness that had consumed the mansion. From that day on, the legends of Blackwood Hollow's haunted mansion took on a new chapter, one of redemption and release. Though the mansion remained a place of mystery, the malevolent whispers had finally been silenced, and the curse had been lifted. Yet, even as the sun rose and life in the town returned to normal, the memory of that harrowing night lingered, a reminder that some stories are best left untold, and some secrets are better left buried in the shadows.